Well, it came from a lot of real things, but it's turned into a story and a fiction. But yeah, my parents were married in 1955, and yeah, my dad came out after my mom passed away when he was 75 years old, and yeah, he passed away 4 or 5 years after that. And so it started with that truth, if you want to call it that. But it's very much my version of that. By the time I got done writing, for years, things that had happened became, a story. Even in doing it, I realized how fictitious memories are. If you really think back to something, it's really like your little movie, your little dream of what happened. So, and that's kind of part of the movie too, like what is real, what's not. But it started off from all that real stuff. That's my dad. I mean, that's like super embarrassing in a way to even admit that I wrote something that's like kind of me, And it really wasn't my goal. It's just where I ended up. And trying to talk about my dad, I was like, how else can I talk about my dad? I can't really be my dad because I don't know all my dad at all. My dad's a mystery to me to this day. So I know me barely. So, but then the idea of like casting Ewan as me is really embarrassing because then, I just cast one of the better looking men in the world to play myself and the most charismatic guys I've ever met who smells good, looks great, but the thing that did feel right was one, that Ewan wanted to do it. Ewan liked it, so that was great. But then once we met, we do share sort of like an emotional frequency, I think. Like as straight guys, we're kind of similar straight guys. Again, he's the much better looking version. But it was easy for him to understand the person I wrote. And I never wanted him to be me or act like me or imitate me. That was like, rule number one. This is another person. He has some of the same issues and problems and verbs, but different person. And he got that. And it was easy enough for him to slip into this world, but also remain himself, make those problems his, and like really act it out, really live it out. And that's the main goal for me.